In today's video, I'll be talking to you about how to avoid burning clay credits on prospects that you have already contacted or prospects that are a part of your do not contact list. So essentially, there are three main options. I'm going to show you all options and show you how you can go about implementing it for your business, because a lot of the time you would otherwise be spending a lot of credits on research and outreach to people that you don't want to contact in the first place. So the first option we have over here is to check the DNC list before starting any sort of enrichment. So let's imagine for a second that we have this lead list with 11 people in table 1. And in this case, what we want to do is just reference table 2, where we have the do not contact list, which I'm sure you can see over here. And we can see that we don't want to contact Justin, Dave, or Tim. So in this case, the first option that we have is to just look up table 2. And the way we'll do that is by clicking in the top right-hand corner on actions. And over here, we can type in look up multiple rows in our table. You should see that this enrichment is completely free. So we can click on that. It's an enrichment by Clay. You can add the favorite sign over here just to save it for future reference as well. And for this, we just need to refer to the table over here to what table we want to find the do not contact data in. So in this case, I'm going to say table 2 DNC list, and I believe this will pull up the DNC list from table 2 over here. What we want to do over here is select the target column. The target column is the column that we want to see if it already exists inside of the other table that we have over here already. So for instance, that could be the full name of the individual. So let's select input 1 full name. The filter operator basically just will help us match to see if there are any similarities between table 1 and table 2 data. So here we can just click on contains, and over here we can use the backslash to refer to the common field, which is the full name. So in other words, what we're doing is saying, hey, in table 2, is the full name, does the full name contain the full name of any of the rows on this table? And then we're going to click on save and run 11 rows in this view. It doesn't cost us any clay credits, so let's give it a quick shot. And in this case, over here, you can see one record found. And if we click into it, we can see number of results is 1. So what we can do now is just add it as a column. And over here, we'll say DNC method 1, contact found. Here, this contains data. So this is the first option. And what we can do afterwards is, let's imagine for a second that we don't want to contact any of the people where, their records exist in the DNC table. In that case, we can just go on filters at the top of the screen, click on add filter, and just filter for this column, DNC method is empty. And that way we would not see anyone that already is on the DNC contact list, on the DNC do not contact list. So that's the first method that I just showed you. And this is the easiest way to just check if someone is on a do not contact list before starting any sort of enrichments. Hopefully by now I already saved you a few clay credits over there. The second option is checking your email sequencer before starting enrichments. So the way that we can do this is, let's imagine for a second that we want to just see if we emailed these people before. If you click on actions in the top right hand corner, you can just type in lookup lead. And then over here, if we just type in smart lead, for instance, you should see an option whereby you can look up a lead in a campaign in smart lead. So in this case, I'm just going to click over here. For that, you need to give it the email address. So you can only pull this off after you've enriched the email address of the individual. So let's do that quickly over here. Work email, and based on that we can save and run 9 rows, and this will tell us straight away if we've already got any of these leads in an existing campaign. Similarly to last time, if a lead already exists in a campaign, you can just filter them out over here, and that way you just spare yourself the clay credits that way as well. So that's a high-level summary of the 2 most popular methods that you can use in order to make sure that you're not contacting anyone that you do not want to contact. And if you want some more clay hacks like this, by all means, just go check out my newsletter, which will be the top link in the description down below. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video.